Imagine this: sending money across borders, not in days, not with heavy fees, but instantly, and as simple as sending a text message. That is no dream. That is India's new reality. Because at the Universal Postal Congress in Dubai, India unveiled something historic: the UPI UPU Integration Project. And it was not just a technology launch, it is a revolution of how the world moves money. First, to those new to it, allow me to explain what is the UPI. Well, the UPI is India's homegrown payment system and is considered the quiet giant of our digital economy. From a chai stall in Kanpur to an app in California, Indians use it every day without thinking. In financial year 24-25 alone, the UPI powered 185 billion transactions worth $2.83 trillion. That is nearly half of the world's digital payments done by India from India. And this is not just big, it is world leading. And now allow me to explain what the UPU is. UPU, or the Universal Postal Union, is a network that connects 190 plus countries through their postal systems. It is how letters, parcels, and international money orders have flowed for over a century. But by linking the UPI with the UPU, India has taken the fastest payment system in the world and plugged it into the world's most widespread physical network. And the result is that remittances are now faster, cheaper, and more secure than ever before. So, how does this benefit the diaspora? Well, for millions of Indians abroad, this is life-changing. No more waiting days, no more losing money to heavy fees. Whether you're in Dubai, Doha, or even at the Eiffel Tower in Paris, a place where the UPI is already accepted, sending money home now is as simple as a single swipe. But here is why it matters even more today. Recently, Donald Trump's America floated the idea of putting tariffs on remittances to India, essentially taxing the hard-earned money of the Indian diaspora before it even reaches their families. But with the UPI UPU integration, India is building its own highway for remittances, with low costs, high speed, and outside the control of such unilateral moves. Because this is not just about convenience, it is about financial sovereignty, a shield for Indians abroad against arbitrary policies that would make them pay extra just to send their own money home. Plus, there are benefits for the world in it too, because this is not just about Indians. For postal administrations worldwide, this integration is a new lifeline, bringing fresh revenue, stronger community services, and a chance to remain relevant in the digital world. For the global community, it is India walking the talk on UN's Sustainable Development Goals, bringing global remittance costs down to below 3% by 2030. This is India's innovation powering the world's inclusion. Also, many might ask if the UPI UPU can compete with SWIFT, the global payment backbone right now. Well, here is the truth. SWIFT is powerful, but it is slow, expensive, and deeply tied to Western banking systems. UPI UPU, on the other hand, is real-time, low-cost, and people-first. So if the SWIFT is the old expressway dominated by toll booths, UPI UPU is the fast, free digital highway built for today. And yes, it has the potential to become a credible alternate network for the global south, one that is not controlled by a handful of Western capitals. Because India is not just stopping at integration. We have pledged $10 million to support innovation, digital payments, and training worldwide. And by contesting for leadership roles in the UPU's governing councils, India is saying it loud and clear that we will not just be participants, we will be the leaders. Because we have earned that leadership. Because back home, India built the world's largest inclusion model. Aadhaar, Jan Dhan, UPI, and India Post Payments Bank. With over 560 million bank accounts, most in women's names, and over 900 million letters and parcels delivered just last year. Because this is not just digital progress, it is social empowerment at scale. But here is the bigger picture. Think about the transformation. A country once dismissed as cash driven is now setting the global standard of digital finance. From remote villages in the northeast to the skyscrapers in Dubai, India is shaping how the world now thinks about money. It is not just about technology anymore, it is India's resolve on display. And here is the vital difference. Where the world often brings proposals, India brings partnerships. Where others see problems, India builds platforms. With the UPI UPU, cross-border money transfer is no longer a burden. It is empowerment, inclusion, and trust, delivered to the world by India. Jai Hind, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.